What's happening, HC Nation? Hey, welcome back to another Tutorial Tuesday. This one is on the Vesuvius deck and one of the strategies that comes from owning the Vesuvius deck. Now, the great thing about this deck is we saw the complications that came from being so positive in all the other decks. So people could actually bundle their cards together and get to 3,000 morale pretty darn fast. They get it there like 5 or 6 rounds. I don't know who really likes to play that way. I mean, the games that go really fast, I mean, they're no fun to play over and over again. So in the Vesuvius deck, we increased the amount of downers, or at least that's what we call them. But now we introduced something a little bit different than just downer cards. And this actually came from a question given by Robert Levier. So this one is actually on interrupt cards, but there's something different about these interrupt cards. These interrupts also decrease morale, which has never been shown before in historical conquest. So this is such as Bloody Sunday. Interrupt, choose one player. For each English character in play, that player loses 100 morale. So if you have 8 English characters, being not American, but from England, you lose 100 morale. So you got 4 of them, you lose 400 morale. That also means if someone's getting close to 800 or 3,000 morale points, you play an interrupt card and bring them down. They automatically think they're going to win. Boom! You hit them with an interrupt card? Not anymore. Same thing goes with the last colony of Roanoke. Select any one opponent's land. All the land's cards are discarded, and that player loses 100 morale for every card discarded. So if you have 4 characters in that card, you lose 400 morale points. Ouch. That's pretty bad. You lost the land, you lost the people, and you lost 400 morale points. Ouch. That one has really got to hurt. Mount Vesuvius. If Vesuvius destroys an opponent's land, he or she must discard the land and lose 500 morale points. Ow, you can't see me, but I'm holding my heart. That's really painful. They're going to lose the whole land and 500 morale points. One more. And I think there's another one in there, but these are the 4 I chose from. Interrupt. Assassinate one of your opponent's characters. Decrease opponent's morale by 200 points. Discard this card after use. So he's an assassin, much like John Wilkes Booth. But he also decreases morale by 200 points afterwards. Another really painful card. But these are cards to help with that problem. Now, the thing that Robert brought up is his brother had reached 3,000 morale points from a card. But before he hit the 3,000 morale points, the interrupt was played. So if the interrupt is played before the 300 is reached, so if I put my morale on 3,000 points, give it a second, and then one of my opponents says, "Oh wait, I have an interrupt card." Sorry, it doesn't work like that way. But if I get to 3,000 morale points, or if before he puts his marker on 3,000 morale points, if I play one of these cards, it interrupts that whole thing because he's not done with that process. If he's done with the process, it's done with. If he's in the middle of the process, you can interrupt the process. He doesn't gain any of the whatever points he was going to get from the 3,000. Or actually, he could probably earn those points, but he'd also lose the 200 from this one, the 500 from this one, however many 100 from these 2 ones. So, interrupting the process before they put their marker on 3,000 and let it go. If you interrupt that, you can still win just by holding them back. So that's the importance of these interrupt cards, these new ones that not just interrupt something that's happening, they also decrease morale at the same time. That's big, especially for historical conquest. Right now, there's only 4 cards. There might be a 5th one, but there's only 4 cards that do that out of the 500 plus cards that we already have. So this is really valuable. And actually, I think we're up to 600 now. 600 cards in historical conquest. There's 4 cards that do that. So if you have any questions, please put in the comments below. Thanks again for joining us. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. If you have any comments or questions, add them to the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow, actually. Take care. Bye.